There are a lot of V-mount batteries out there on the market, and it's sometimes tough to choose one over the other. I just used this one on a shoot with my BMPCC 4K, and it lasted for 7 hours on a shoot. But what I loved about it was the extra features that it allowed me to do, which made a huge difference in my shoot. What I especially love about this battery is it's a mini power station. It's designed for on-the-go professionals like myself. This is what I used to use. I'd have it in my car and I could power stuff up. Now, obviously, size-wise, it's massive and it can carry a big charge, but that's not practical to be carrying through the forest when I'm doing filmmaking. Whereas this, like I said, is a mini power station, and I'll explain that. I think a lot of us think that V-mounts live on our camera, but they don't just have to live on our camera. And this is what I love about this little mini power station. A lot of us have drones. What if we need to charge that drone in addition to running our camera? Well, we can do that with this little power station right here. We simply open up the little lid here, and we've got options to power other devices. And this is what I love about this power station. It's so versatile. Simply put that in there, and now I can charge my drone. I can do that while I'm having lunch or taking a break. And the nice thing is, the readout display changes here to show what this is charging at, what rate. There are lots of options for powering this. You've got DTAP on the side, and in the main area, once you lift the lid up, you've got USB-C, USB-A, 12-volt out, 8-volt out. They all have independent circuits, which gives you peace of mind when you're charging. I do like how the actual V-mount plate actually appears to be some type of metal versus a lot of inferior ones use plastic here, and I've used those kind, and they just get broken or disfigured and they don't go on properly. This one looks like it's really well done, which is what I would expect from SmallRig. And when you power it on, you get an LED readout of the strength of the battery, which I do prefer than other batteries that you've seen. They have the small dots that read out on the side here. Really don't like that as much. My brain works in percentages, so I would prefer to see a percentage, so I like that. And they also tell you what's inside here. So we know, SmallRig tells us that they're LG lithium battery cells that are inside this. So we actually know the source. Unlike inferior brands, you probably don't know where they come from. And, you know, I think we know LG is a reputable brand. So we know they're doing the type of testing to make sure what's in here is good. If we just look at the exterior of this battery, it has a nice design. It's boxy, which I do like, kind of in trend today, the boxy look. It's got a 1/4-20 hole here at the bottom, which is a nice feature. In case you don't want to use it with your camera, you may want to set it up on a light stand and use it to power something, which is a good feature as well. Outside, got some grips on the side here, and it's got a power button right here. Now, this is the part where I guess I tell you my cons, which I'm surprised I don't have any, but I do have a request. And I think of all the companies, maybe SmallRig will be the one that listens, but I absolutely love this boxy design on this one. It also kind of reminds me of, you know, the cine backs that you can now buy now that go on the back of your camera and make it look more like a cinema camera. I would love to see some sort of cage setup or something around here to protect it when we're putting it in our bag or in case we drop it. And I just sort of think somehow some sort of cage where we could also attach things back here would be a cool little accessory that you could buy for V-mount batteries. That's a quick look at the SmallRig VB99 SE, which I think is a really good pickup for a V-mount battery. I'd really suggest it. You know, I know there might be cheaper ones out there, but you don't want to screw around with having an inferior product potentially wreck your camera. And we know there's enough protections in here with circuits and really good quality batteries that we know we're getting quality here. And I always recommend go for quality. Don't take shortcuts because it's your gear that will suffer in the end.